The time now is 9:07. Welcome back into Good Morning Arkansas. We're here with our sponsor, Greg Niblock, attorney and founder of Niblock & Associates, to explain 5 ways bankruptcy can help people in financial distress and why they should not be ashamed to file. Greg, good morning to you. Thanks for being here as always. Happy New Year to you. Let's start with these 5 ways. Number 1 on this list, you say, stop creditor harassment, which we've seen is really escalated here in the past couple of years.
Right. Of course, creditors, they want their money, so they're going to call you and bug the fire out of you to try to get that money. Now, when you file bankruptcy, something called the automatic stay automatically springs into effect that stops creditors from attempting to collect their debt, which would shut down phone calls, letters, all kinds of things that we're going to talk about today.
All right, stop repossessions of your vehicle and restructure the payback of a necessary vehicle. Necessary being the key word there, right?
Like we talked before, no Lamborghinis, no Maseratis. So, I mean, it's got to be something necessary to get you back and forth to the grocery store, get your kids to school, and, you know, to work, things of that nature.
But that's something that they will work with you on, right?
Absolutely, through the bankruptcy process. If the repo man is circling a block looking for your vehicle and we file bankruptcy, that automatic stay prohibits him from trying to take the vehicle. And also, if we file a Chapter 13, we can restructure that debt and maybe extend it out over a longer period of time than what you're currently doing, and possibly reduce the interest rate. Generally, we can do an interest rate of around 5.5% or maybe less. A lot of times when I'm talking to folks that are having financial difficulty, they've had it for a little while and their interest rate may be extremely high.
Really? Okay. This next one, this is something you never want to hear. This one word, foreclosure.
Oh, yes.
Stop foreclosure of your home and restructure the payback.
Okay. And again, that automatic stay, it stops the foreclosure process. So even if they filed a lawsuit on you or they're doing a non-judicial foreclosure where they're saying, hey, pay us all the money or we're going to sell it at the courthouse steps, we can shut that down. And through a Chapter 13, we can pay back what you're behind and pay the normal monthly payment. So when you get out of bankruptcy, you're current and you just take and pay the normal monthly payment throughout the course of the mortgage.
Okay, don't lose your home in the process.
Right, won't lose your home.
That's the key there. Okay, stop lawsuits, garnishments, and tax levies.
Right.
I know that's a big one.
Exactly.
And we hear that in commercials all the time. Yeah.
Tax levies, yeah. The IRS is pretty aggressive, and so is the state of Arkansas, particularly in trying to collect their taxes. And we can shut down those levy attempts. We can also shut down lawsuits and garnishments. Now, garnishment, they can take up to about 25% of your paycheck, and that can really put a bad situation on you.
You're talking about, I mean, how much is already taken from other things, you know, insurance, government, taxes, et cetera, and now another 25%.
Exactly, and we can shut that down.
Okay, all right, that's big. And then finally, wash away most debt and a fresh financial start. And the word fresh has got to feel so good whenever you say it to a client, huh?
Exactly. So if we file bankruptcy and we get that discharge, most of the debt is going to be wiped out, with exceptions like child support and criminal fines, things of that nature. We've talked about that on other shows. But you can wash all that away. So when you get that financial fresh start, all you need to do at that point is take care of what you've got to do, like feed your family, you know, groceries and insurance and light, water, gas, pay your car payment, you know, your mortgage payment, and wash out all those medical bills, credit cards, other crazy debt that's driving you insane.
All right, and you shouldn't feel too bad.
Right.
And I know that was part of what we said at the beginning. Don't feel ashamed.
Exactly.
A lot of people, including presidents, have been in this process before. Past presidents, when you look at the ones who are on the bills, even.
Now,
I mean, that's a little ironic, isn't it?
It is ironic. There's 4 presidents who filed for bankruptcy protection. The first one was Thomas Jefferson. He was our 3rd president, a founding father, and the author of our Declaration of Independence. He's on the $2 bill.
There you go.
Then Abraham Lincoln. Everybody knows Abraham Lincoln. Honest Abe.
Yeah.
He filed twice. He's on our $5 bill.
I realized that. Okay.
Yes. And then Ulysses S. Grant on our $50 bill. How about that? They're on our currency.
Yeah.
And these were all honorable men that had financial problems, but they resolved it through the bankruptcy process and went on to be great contributors to our American way in our society.
How about that? So do not feel ashamed about that. Get a fresh start, as Greg mentioned. That is the key word there, fresh start. Hey, do want to remind everybody, if you are having any financial troubles and you're thinking about filing bankruptcy, Greg Niblock is the guy to call, niblocklaw.com. You can email him at the address on your screen. call that number and you get the free book.
Exactly. Don't forget, Emma's on the free book, and it talks about the ways that bankruptcy can help you, and it also talks about the biblical principles and constitutional principles as to why we have this right as Americans to do that.
And it is free, folks, so make sure you call to get that book. Greg, it's always great to see you, buddy. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
in. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.